The Invisible Man was directed by James Whale and stars Claude Rains as Adrian Griffin and came out in 1933. This is part of the classic Universal monster movie trend, with Dracula, the Wolfman, Creature from Black Lagoon, and The Mummy. And this movie is amazing. I got it for Black Friday for pretty cheap on Amazon, and I was super excited for the remake, and I'm like, you know what? I want to get well versed because I'm really working on trying to see as many classic movies as I possibly can. And this movie did not disappoint. Sometimes black and white movies can be, especially like pre 1950s movies, be a little slower. And I mean that because, like everything there was what they had with the script. So the script was really tight, but sometimes some of the action and whatnot would be a little sluggy and slowy. Well, this being for 1933, it is incredible. The one thing I will say is that it's a 72-minute movie. So when they deliver their lines, they deliver them super, 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 super fast and very on point. Super, 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 super fast. And they talk really fast and everything's really, well, over exaggerated. It's like, oh man, there's an invisible man. Oh man, oh, you guys crazy. There's no invisible man here. Talk like that's the one thing that was a little distracting with me, but when Claude Rains starts to talk, it's just his voice is overly magnified and just sucks you right in. And I just could not take my eyes off the screen. Every time he talked, it's just so impressive. Because that's the big thing with this movie, is you only see his face at the very end. And so all the time, it's, he's either wrapped up in bandages, or he's disguised, or you don't see him, but he's constantly talking. To give you a sense of where he is. And, I mean, he is just a very cool dude. Like, how his voice sounds, and just the evil malicism behind him. And story-wise, so it follows Adrian Griffin. He stumbles into this cabin, he wants a room, and he just needs somewhere to work quietly. You find out that he uses a certain flower that as an ingredient to turn himself invisible. But oops, the flower he used also would turn him criminally insane. So then he starts killing people. I mean, it's insane. Just, oh man, how he knocks out a guy who controls the tracks and just like pulls the fucking thing on the track so it switches it, and the train just goes right off a fucking cliff. They're just oh my god. But it is insane, and I understand like the big terror about it was like there's a crazy man and he's invisible. You have no idea where he is. And the biggest factor of this movie that is its strongest weakness. So the idea isn't really super scary is one of the things I'm saying. But it is very paranoid. Like, what if there is someone that I can't see that's watching me and fucking around with me? Gets at you. But the biggest thing is all the practical effects they did in this movie. It is astronomically fantastic. Models, wire work, contraptions, like remote controlled shit they were using, strings they were pulling, fucking everything. Just bicycles on tracks and just incredible stuff to give the illusion that this man is invisible. Like when he's slowly getting dressed, so I'm assuming, he's just like in this green screen suit and then he's just slowly throwing on clothing, one article of clothing at a time, and it is incredible. This is a movie that needs to be remembered and protected, along with all the classic Universal movies. And so far, this is my favorite one I've seen. Granted, I've only seen two. So I give the original Invisible Man from 1933 a solid 5 out of 5. Go check it out. Just buy it. It's fantastic.